Hey, crafty comrades, this is Bitty Penny, and I'm here to share a journal, one that I'm going to post in my Etsy account. And it's different. I actually have two of them. I'll bring over the other one next and let you see it as well. I'll do a quick flip through of these, but they're completely handcrafted by me. And these are different because they're actually designed to be planners, like a very different kind of planner, a junk journal planner. I don't see a ton of these out there, and so I thought I'd make a couple. Um, I have, it has a very vintage style to it, with various papers and embellishments. There's a lot of ephemera, which is true to junk journals. And this one's called A Walk Through Nature. So let me walk you through it. I designed these for all of us who want to take note of things, but maybe not doing like weekly spreads or anything like that. Maybe we want to do more memory keeping, add photos, tickets, things like that. So that's kind of what I was going for. It does have 3 monthly calendars. And so this is what they look like. It's very basic. You can date it for any time you want. That way you're not restricted to any particular year or time. You could leave it and come back to it. And there's just a ton of little handmade pieces all throughout. Tuck spots, just all kinds of things. There's my little guy. He was my complete inspiration. I thought he was so cute. So, A Walk Through Nature. All right, it's got various papers, hand sewn ephemera. This is all sewn on. Here's another monthly calendar. So you see, I left some pages here where you could take notes, birthdays, special events, whatever, put things in there. It's just got a whole heap of stuff in here. I actually used some of my old Erin Condren stuff that I hadn't used, and those planners are so expensive. I was like, I'm gonna get a use out of all this paper, even if I didn't use it the traditional way. Here's another month. It's slightly different, just trying to change it up, trying to keep it junk journal-y. Here is, something from 2016. So, it's got stuff from all over the place. Again, just lots of fun junk journal aspects to it. So I put all your 3 months right there up at the front. Then, so that is the first signature, where then you can add all kinds of stuff that may have happened, or whatever. And then there's this random page of monthly goals and to-dos and things like that. Okay, and then the next signature, there's 2 more signatures, I believe. Actually, I put it all in one. Sorry, I hadn't flipped through this one in a minute. So this has more of like a weekly planner. So it'll take you Monday through Sunday. And then it has pages in between. Again, you can put stuff under the hinged paper, put in pictures, put in whatever you want from that week, move on to the next week. And again, you can date these. You wouldn't have to guilt yourself if you just get too busy to journal, or you feel like you don't have anything to journal about. You can pick it up and date it for the next time. It doesn't have to go in such a strict format. It's whatever you want it to be. I've included things so that you can make it however you want it to be. I even changed up the format for the weeklies a little bit. So I just thought this was really fun, a different take on the planner world and community. And the fun thing that I like about this, and I'm actually transitioning myself into using one of these, is that when a lot of times when I'm done with a planner, because I've been using a planner for like the last 4 years, I kind of go back to it, and it just, I don't know, I love that it captures all the things that me and my family were doing, but I don't necessarily just love the visual aspect of it. So what I like about this is that when I come back to it, if I want to, I could take the highlights, let's say something really, someone's birthday, like my son's birthday happened on a Thursday. Well, I can journal about that, and I can add pictures from his birthday party or his cute little face over here. And then I could come back with like some of my favorite, you know, designer paper at the time or pattern paper. I could collage on this. If I really don't want to look at what we ate and the dentist and all the things we had to do that week, and I want to make it more of a memory keeping style where maybe my children might enjoy picking this up later, you know, I can come in and collage over the mundane, if you will, and make it even more of almost a scrapbook of a time capsule of our life, right? So that's why I'm transitioning personally to this style, away from what a lot of people use in the planner community. I love theirs. They're fantastic. I just came up with this, and I wanted to try something all my own that's unique and different. So I'm putting a couple of these in my shop because I'm kind of hoping maybe somebody else wants to try it too. So back here is this pocket that I created, and inside of it you will find, now these are for 2020, and I realize, oh my goodness, we're halfway done, no biggie, but they're just little cards that I had made that will give you the dates for each month of this year, all the way through December of 2020. So those are in there just as a little added bonus. Okay, so this one's a walk through nature, and again, I'm going to post this in my Etsy shop. You can find me, I'm Biddy Penny on Etsy, and I would be happy for you to use it. I'm going to try to share mine as I go and show you some examples of what I'm talking about, of how I would use this journal personally. When I made that journal, because I typically work on multiples, when I come up with something and I want to do more of it, I typically try to make more than one. All right, so this was the companion that was made at the same time. This one has the bag of goodies separated, and it looks like I put a few more in here. It has those same cards that I already showed you, and then like an envelope that I decoupaged, which is fun. You could put fun things in there. And I believe this is a card. Yeah, just a little card. All right, so that is a little package of goodies that will come with it. And this is a natural progression planner, 104 pages. It has 14 weeks and 3 months. All right, so 14 weekly spreads and 3 monthly spreads for this one. Oh, I love this one. So this is a repurposed book. Don't fret. I get my books that are either going to be recycled or they are being sold literally for 25 cents each, and I am giving them another life. So, you know, this book was actually going to be recycled, and I thought it was such a gem because this image is actually embossed in there on the cover, and I just thought that was so sweet. So I didn't want to cover it up, but I did want to add to it. Okay. This one doesn't have a pocket inside in the front cover. I'm going to flip through it a little bit quicker because it's much of the same, okay, is what we just looked through. It just has a few different touches. So even though I might make 2 journals together, I still make them different. So this one has a much more of like a natural color scheme, a lot of black and whites, neutral colors, whereas the other one was a little more bright. Again, it has a very vintage botanical style, various tuck spots. Really, the design of it is much different than the other, although they're very similar. These are, you know, places to put things as well, all throughout here. Just random goodies. I put in fabric and ephemera. I try not to go overboard because I want you to be able to put pictures of your family in here. I want you to be able to personalize this as your life progresses, right? This one I hinged, it's just with fabric, a little fabric tassel, but I just hinged a mini book in here, which is kind of fun, something different. Definitely no two come out the same. They all have something different, a different vibe, if you will. And what's great, you'll see a lot of things that are paper clipped, and I enjoy doing this because you can move things around and place them where you want them. Some things are fixed, like this flower here is fixed, but there's a lot of flexibility here. These are, some of these prints are from Nick the Booksmith, and some are from Nevermore Creations. This is kind of fun. I had these paint chips from when we were painting my daughter's room, and I didn't throw them out, but it's not something I would tend to look for or go for, but it ended up being a really cute pocket in this journal, so I'm happy with that. This is kind of a fun little just pocket I made. Okay, so everything's hand sewn, hand stitched. Here's just a big piece of paper. I wanted people to see. You can fold up things, a map, whatever you want, and really put some fantastic things in here, whatever you collect, right? These are some interesting times we're living in, and I've definitely found myself journaling more. I want to record more about this. So yeah, maybe you're feeling that as well. And I don't need as much for my activity spread because there's just not that many activities we can do right now. So it's actually working out perfectly in my journal, having just a little space. Plus I get bogged down if I'm trying to track habits and all those things that some people are so great at, but for me it's just overthinking it. I just can't keep up, and then I feel bad that I can't keep up, so I'd just rather not even try. All right, so that's this journal. Now I did keep the front end and the back end really basic. I didn't put a whole lot there, but you could always add whatever you wanted. The back is also, you know, just very simple. So this would be the more simple version of the two. All right, so I just wanted to walk you through these. These will be available in my Etsy shop, and I hope somebody will be interested in them and enjoy them and make great use out of them. All right, signing off. Have a blessed day.